Hey guys, a little short video today. We're going to turn all this junk into a Death Star.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
Okay, what you want to do with, start with the tower. This is probably one of the best playsets there is. I mean, I guess the Hall of Justice and some of the G.I. Joe stuff might compare to it. But for the time period, this was a great playset. Okay, what you want to do is get the bottom floor. This is your bottom floor. Has an access so you can go into the garbage chute. Just take your bottom floor, and now we need to find the legs. Pretty thick. Place one there. But this is a great playset. I mean, and sadly, Kenner only released this in the first wave, in the Star Wars wave. It didn't carry over to Empire and Jedi like a lot of the ships and figures did. So you want to put it right there. And actually, the price wasn't that bad either. I think it ran for about 20 bucks, which in today's top dollars is still probably, I think, like $70, $75. Which, you know, today, if Hasbro released something this massive, of course they would probably put electronics on it, but they would put a price sticker on it, but maybe about $300. Anyway, we got that up. And this little compartment here, this is the trash compactor. You turn this and the door closes. That's where they escape from the hatch. So you want to stick this, usually what I do is pick this up here, move it like that, and get it in there. It never fits in snug like it should. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, now you're going to try to make me look bad on the video, huh? Well, you know, I got the legs on backwards. See, the doorway. And next what you want to do is build your legs right here. Let me turn it some. So, these they just slide right in. You just got to find the right size and the grooves. There we go. Groove that in over there. Well, it's just thicker. The thicker ones go in the middle. Well, I didn't think I would have this hard of a time putting it together. I hadn't put it together in a long time. I have it displayed out, so I took it apart. But sadly, this playset was only released in the U.S. Next is your second floor. And this is the Drawbridge, where they swing across right there. Light bridge, which we always called it as a kid. I don't know if that's like the canon name for it or not. I was always curious when they called it a light bridge. These things usually ain't this hard to get on, and I forgot my middle piece. Okay. Anyway, I was always curious. They called it a light bridge when we were little. I just wanted, I would love to see it in action if they had plans to, you know, make it like a hologram bridge or something, which would be kind of neat. Why is this having such a hard time getting in? Okay, guys, let me try another one here. I've never had a hard time getting these in before. Let's see. They got little grooves and they have to go just right. Well, let me sit up and look down in there. Yeah, they go in real simple. I don't know why this one's having such a... Why this one? What's it cause so much trouble? I don't know. Press on it too hard because I'm sure I'm going to break it. Another thing is almost... There, it's just that one giving me a hard time. I'm not really sure why, but hey, there we go. Now we get other bridge. But as I was saying, this was only released in the U.S. There was a UK version of the Death Star playset, which is a round cardboard piece. I hear really good things about it. I've never actually seen one in person. They're kind of expensive if you do find one, and you know, cardboard over this long, it's hard for kids to, you know, this is a lot more sturdier probably than that cardboard piece. But, okay, now we need the black ones. And now I can't see the grooves because of how I'm sitting, so there we go. I don't know if it's better to turn it like that so you can see it better. Let's go with the other groove. There we go. So that's pretty simple. This is your top floor. Oh, drop the chair. Let me get the chair. Because this playset is 98% complete. I know what you're saying. How's it 98? Playing at 100. What kind of fan are you? But there's supposed to be a swinging rope right here, and that's very hard to find. Most people do not have it on there. It's really one of the toughest pieces to come across. Okay, so we got that on. Can you see that? And now we're going to stick the cannon. This is the ion cannon. Actually, I think it was in the movie shooting at the X-Wings, but you know, I always use it as a cannon to destroy the planets with. And it sits right there. Has a little lever right here. You do it and it pops the gun off, but now I'm looking at it, I think my lever broke. Maybe I should have checked all this out before. Oh, here's that little. Okay. Don't know why. You hear that? That's the sound it makes. But why that's not staying down, I don't know. But I'll have to look at it when I get done with the video. I don't want to take up y'all's time doing that. And one of the pegs on this type's missing, so usually I don't have this much trouble putting it together. Then you put the cannon on. You got another rail you have to put on right there. And here's the other side. Mirror the top ones that's kind of leaning, they go on the top. Then you have the top piece. And you know what I would love to find is someone that has, you know, 6 or 7 of these that made a complete circle out of it. That'd be probably badass. But that's how. Oh, I'm not done yet. This is the original trash. It's just pieces of styrofoam, and if I open this bag, air hit it, and they'll probably all corrode. So it's almost impossible now that this thing is so old to find the original trash that's in good condition. And but now we have to put these in. This is cardboard. These are really hard to find too. I've seen people print them off and make fake ones, which I guess is good for display. Like I said on another video, if you're gonna fake anything or print off anything, just let people know, mark it somehow, so if it ever ends up in a sale, people know where it came from and it's not real. But these, I'll show you what these do. These slide in right here. As you can see, you got another one here, and they just slide into here, which is pretty simple. But you can see the reason they slide in, so finding one, you know, so they get creased and they get bumped and they get really bad. In fact, I had this as a kid, not this one here, but had one as a child, and I think we threw these things away just because it looks better. You'll see when I get it on. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this. See it? There we go. You see, it looks kind of better with it on there. But when you're playing with it, if you take them off, it's easier to get your hands in there and have the figures running around and all that. So let me show you what it looks like with figures. Okay, one other thing I forgot to mention while we're talking about figures, putting figures on it. Can you see me? It did come with a figure, kinda. It came with the trash monster. I love the trash monster. See, this is his head, but for some reason his mouth is on his belly. But that's the trash monster it came with. I'm gonna take these panels off just so you can see the playset better. I'll put the figures on and show you how the figures go on. Okay, they got little pegs for their feet, as you probably know. So you can put a stormtrooper right there, the console. Let's have a Luke stormtrooper right here. He's putting a sneak up on somebody. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, hey, Mr. Junkman, why aren't you using the original 12 figures? Why are you using Power of the Force and a Bespin Han? Well, I got my original 12 in a display, and I can't get them in or out. So let's put Han up here. He's finna go on the bridge. There we go. He sees Luke. He's waving at Luke. He's like, "Hey, Luke, Hey, look. We'll put oh, 3PO is going to be right here. Let's see him. He's looking down in there. I don't have a peg for him, so he's kind of wobbly. So let's put him right there on the peg. And probably one of my favorite figures, the Imperial Gunner. Sadly, this did not come out until the Power of the Force line. So most people that had the playset didn't have the figure for the gun. But let's put him up there, aim him toward the camera. There you go. That's well, hold on. I got a Boba Fett too. So let's we'll have Boba Fett working on this on the computer bench right there. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. I'll try to get some good shots, but I will show you some of the features on it. Again, it has the trap door. You probably can't see it from, let me see if I can turn it while the people falling everywhere. It has the trap door right there. I'll show you in a second how the trap door works, but what you do is, let's say you see the video and he's, come on, R2, we gotta get out of here. And he runs down into the garbage chute. And he's into the garbage chute. What are you gonna do? So you turn this crank here, and I'll show you up close in a minute, and it closes the door in on him. And luckily, if somebody's there in town, the door pops open, and 3PO runs off. Thank you, R2. Thank you for shutting down the trash compactor. So see, it's a lot of fun. I wish it made sounds, but it really doesn't besides this ticking noise, which was kind of standard back then. Again, it's got a trigger. I think I got a spring problem. I've got to look, see if I can fix it. You slide the thing and the gun pops off and it falls all out, and it's pretty neat. And I'll show you one of the things I really, let me turn it around so you can see it better. Is, let me get him so he stands up better. Let me get over so I can see. This right here is an elevator. See, it's got a door. Look at that. That's pretty neat. And a little door that slides open. And it's got a peg. The peg was always kind of hard to get. I got fatter fingers now than I did as a kid. But slide it back in. Close the door. Now watch. Now you can go up. Turn this little knob. It's on the second floor. You can open the door on this side. Take the figure out. You can go up here. No, open the door. It comes out. Or you can go all the way up here. You see, you slide the door. Well, let's take him down to the second level so you can see him maybe better. You slide the door open, and there he is. Darth, oh no, Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Yes. And see the door. You can. Let's say 3PO runs up here, hits the button. Haha! Now you can't get me, Boba Fett. Oh, you Han Solo! You tricked me again, but I have a rocket. Oh, and then he can bitch slap him. Oh no, into the garbage chute. Oh. Thanks, Han. You saved the day. Anytime, old friend. And I noticed they got a peg back here too for Obi-Wan to kind of like turn off the trash compactor. I mean the tractor beam. I must find that tractor beam. Hope the camera can get that. Okay, yeah. But that's the Death Star. Let me show you how the trash compactor works and maybe some close-up shots of it. But that's the Death Star. I don't know if you can see me, but this is an impressive playset. It's probably one, like I said before, it's probably one of the best playsets, especially of a vintage line. And one of the great things about this, if you're just new into collecting, you can find this on eBay probably around $100. Yeah, it might not be complete. What I would do is probably start one which is probably 80% complete. But you're not going to break the bank trying to get this. I know a lot of people see how big it is and how cool it is, and especially being that it only ran for the Star Wars line. It didn't carry over to Empire and Jedi. So people think, well, it's going to be limited. But hard part's finding it complete. Now, 100% complete with good conditions is probably going to get you closer to 2. But what I've done, and many other people I know have done, is you start simple. You know, $80, $90 get you probably 80% of it complete. Then you can go back and find him. You can find these pegs pretty easy. You can find you can find the parts of it pretty easy. And that's not to say, like, a lot of times, like with my Luke Stormtrooper, it took me 10 years or more to find just the helmet. Somebody selling just the helmet. So That's really good. The stickers are the only other thing. They start to come off. Got one that's come off. Gonna have to try to find out how to re-glue it. But again, it's very impressive. And if you're just now getting into the Star Wars vintage line, you're not going to break your bank getting something like this. You're not going to spend hundreds. Now again, if you get it with the box, you're going to be looking at a lot more money. But if you get it loose, you want to display it, you can get it, like I said, probably around $100 in display condition, even if it's missing a few things like the little swing that goes right there, which is almost everybody's missing. But I feel like I'm just repeating myself. But for $100, you could have a nice looking display of the Death Star. But that's it. Let's put C-3PO back up here. He's looking out, trying to find R2. You don't know where he went. We'll put the trash monster back in his trash compactor. And let me show you the trash compactor real quick if I can. If I can move this while everybody's falling off. Oh God. Okay, let's try to do this real quick. This is the trash compactor. Let's unscrew it some here. It's got windows so you can see inside. Now you would put the foam into there. Well, of course not in the bag, but you would dump it in there. A little door to get in and out. But I don't know if you can see in there. Can you see in there? Let's put a little figure. Let's put a stormtrooper in there too. Oh no! Stormtrooper's falling with the monster. But you turn this knob, and I hope you can see it. But the wall starts to close, and as the walls closes and the stuff inside pushes against that door, it's going to pop that door open. So then they can run to safety. Yeah, the trash monster's safe, but the stormtrooper's not. Oh, Bubba Fett in there, and it crushes them. So that's pretty fun. That's really neat. Is that you can crush them like that. But that's it. That's a look at the Death Star. And again, okay, I'm going to show you some pictures of the display and the box and everything, so you can kind of feel up close. But I just want to show you how you put it together. I thought I'd be a little faster at putting it together, but I guess not. But that's it. I just kind of want to show you some of the features and show you, in case you're new to collecting or you wanted to add it to your collection. It's a must-have, especially if you're going to display your stuff, because, like I said, it's got the pegs and everything, so you can display everybody. But okay, I'm repeating myself, so I'll let you get back to your collecting. Again, this is the Kenner Death Star. We'll end this video and we'll look at the Kenner Death Star commercial, so that kind of gets you a feel of what kids back then saw on TV and begged their parents at Christmas time to get them. So again, it's very impressive, and I can't stress it enough. If you're a vintage Star Wars collector, even if you collect the modern stuff and you got maybe $100 to put into something, buy it, because this is better than any playset Hasbro has done. And as you know, Hasbro, they did do it, they would charge arm and a leg for it. You have to take out a small loan to buy it. So my son actually plays with this sometime, and it's pretty sturdy. I mean, he's not gonna kick it around the house, but it's fun for him to play with his newer figures. So again, that's the Kenner Death Star. Now let's check out that commercial to the Death Star playset.
Here's the new Star Wars Death Star space station that you put together. Action figures each sold separately.
Darth Vader's firing a laser cannon. It's been hit. He's after Luke. Take the elevator. Hurry! Now cross the light bridge. You won't escape me. Jump, Luke. Oh no, the trash compactor. There's a trash monster. The wall's closing. Save!
Kenner's new Star Wars Death Star space station. Action figures each sold separately.
Hey guys, one more thing really quick. You want to help us out, get out of this toy closet and make some real good videos? Then check out our Patreon channel, and you might be able to get a free t-shirt, free stickers, and all kinds of stuff. So check it out and help us out. The link is in the description below, or you can just click right here. Thanks.